When You Need Wings is a book that is especially close to my heart. My name is Lita Judge, and creating stories is how I found my voice. I was born on an island off the coast of Alaska and spent much of my early childhood living in the woods with my family. When we moved close to town, I was completely unprepared for the loud, exuberant setting of school. As an author and illustrator, I get to visit with a lot of schools now, and I see how kids have to cope with anxiety on so many more levels in the modern world. When You Need Wings is about a girl who walks to school with her dad and enters the playground to be immediately overwhelmed by the chaos around her. But instead of panicking, she retreats for a moment into herself. And once she gets there, she can control things. She can find moments of joy and strength by what she imagines in her mind. My process always begins with drawings. I want the pictures to tell most of the story so that the reader feels like they are sitting alongside the girl, witnessing the world she imagines for herself. Words come much later. I give the reader space to imagine, for them to find themselves within the story and take off into their own moments of strength. Once I have the words and sketches, the real fun begins, painting the world I've created with watercolors. Painting for me resembles life. You set out with a plan in mind, and then the painting kind of takes over, and you find you have to learn how to stay loose and go with it. In my studio, I find the quiet I need to remember my childhood self and the stories I imagined that made each day easier, the stories that made me brave. I really hope this book finds its way into the little hands of kids coping with anxiety, and I want those quiet kids to recognize themselves in the story. For so long, I thought being introverted and quiet was my weakness, but I discovered it was my strength, the source of my creativity.